And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Eagles nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Check 43. Slam. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Alert 3.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
For an Eagles.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Come on. Check 31.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Hurts. That's caught. It's John Hightower. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
On the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he connects with Hurts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Check. Fresno. He's crashing. He's 60 Eagles.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the
once again with Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
With the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here's second and 5 now from the 37. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Running on first down, Eckler pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Eckler, the Charger ball.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
The ball carrier.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Eagles 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
16. Get ready. Get ready. Switch. Check 50.
They'll run with Sanders. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was brought down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
For another
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Chargers' 18-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Watch the whip. Take four. Kill.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Eagles will use the second of their clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
15 is the mic. 15. Come on. Watch 15.
Throwing is Hurts. He can run for it, and he will. Hurts fumbles it, and picked up by the Chargers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll have another first down and more. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On the ground, it's Eckler. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Ball carrier.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Eckler. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Turnover on down.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Eagles.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Caught by the tight end Hurts. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 41-yard line.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Go. Go. Right, Dallas, right. Let's go. 19 Lions. Mike, go.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chargers' 14-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll run with Sanders. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 14. Chargers 10. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chargers going to timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They started on the ground with Eckler. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
Back at the 40-yard line.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Down and 16.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Here's Hurts to throw.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Going for it with Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Sponge. Pace, let's go. Watch twist, watch twist. Slam.
Here's Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
17. Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45.
Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First down, Chargers.
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out, guarantee they